This is a virtual tour of the Elleray Hall and housing scheme development proposed by Richmond Borough Council. The tour has been prepared by local residents to show the development in context with the surrounding area and to highlight a number of issues with the design. We'll start with an overview of the site, with the surrounding roads, Middle Lane, Elleray Road, North Lane and Park Lane. The proposed Elleray Hall development is shown in the top left of the image and the housing development in the centre. Rotating round, looking towards the southeast, we can see Elleray Hall in the foreground and the housing development behind. Now looking south along Elleray Road, southwest towards Park Lane, to the northwest, north, and finally east. We are now going to look at a few of the aspects in more detail, starting with Middle Lane. The houses here on Middle Lane are recognised buildings of townscape merit, as are some of the properties on the surrounding roads. The hall and housing development are large modern buildings which dominate the surrounding properties. The first issue to note here is the height of the hall is greater than that of the Middle Lane houses. The second issue is the close proximity of this large building to the houses. As can be seen here, the distance between this window on 23 Middle Lane and the opposite window on the hall is only 9.5 metres. Looking across to the hall from 23 Middle Lane, it's clear that the hall will have a significant impact on the light received by the Middle Lane properties. This can be seen by comparing a photograph of the current view from the same window. Additionally, despite the angle of the hall roof, the view is completely obliterated by brick and metal. A similar view can be seen from the upstairs bedroom. Now moving on to the rear of Elleray Road, numbers 26, 24 and 22. These properties look over the rear of the hall and the terrace area. Moving in to take a closer look at the view from number 22 over the terrace. Looking at the housing development, as with the hall, it's clear that the building is significantly larger and taller than the adjacent houses. Due to the requirement to maximise the number of units in the available space, this has led to various design decisions which not only affect the surrounding properties, but also the quality of the new housing. From the front of 26 Elleray Road, there is only 7 metres distance from the front bay window to the opposite windows. At the narrowest part of Middle Lane, the distance between the new windows and the side wall of 26 Elleray Road is less than 5 metres. This has necessitated the use of obscured glass in these windows, which would affect the owners of this new property, as well as not sitting well with historic buildings. Entering the shared gardens, the view you are greeted with is that of a featureless wall. This has the look of a municipal structure rather than a welcoming set of homes. A similar view can be seen from the first floor windows. The reverse angle from the gardens fares a little better. However, as you can see, the garden here is very small. On the other side of the housing development, one of the gardens is split in two with a narrow access between each section. Moving over to 21 Mill Lane, the housing development can be seen to curve around from the side to the rear of the property. This is in stark contrast to the current view. Rotating round to the view from the North Lane properties. These properties have a view of the housing development to the east. The windows have been angled in an attempt to minimize overlooking, but still allow some light into each dwelling. However, as can be seen, there's still line of sight views between the housing development and the North Lane properties. This is the view from the bedroom of 49 North Lane. And now 49A. And in this particular case, from the bedroom, the distance to the closest window on the housing development is less than 20 meters. Numbers 51 and 53 essentially look out onto a brick wall. Now rotating round to look at the view from the houses on Park Lane. Here the main issue is the proximity of the building to the boundary, meaning a large structure rising up at the end of the garden. This also means that the first floor windows directly overlook the gardens. This is the view from number 28 Park Lane. 26, 24, 22, and number 20. Finally, completing the circuit around the housing development, this is the view from the garden of number 15 Middle Lane. And now from the bedroom. The Council intends to submit a planning application at some point in July or August 2021. If you feel that this development negatively affects the local area, we urge you to join us in opposing the plans. Please visit our website at teddingtonresidence.uk for further information.